Let's be honest for a moment. Most people say they love themselves. They post quotes. They talk about self-care. They say things like, "I'm choosing myself." But when it's time to do the hard things, they disappear. Because real self-love is not comfortable, it's not soft, and it's definitely not easy. Real self-love is discipline. Discipline is waking up when you don't feel like it. Discipline is saying no when everything in you wants to say yes. Discipline is choosing the long-term version of yourself over the temporary comfort of now. And that's why discipline is the purest form of self-love. Not motivation, not confidence, not positive thinking. Discipline. Because discipline means I care about myself enough to protect my future. We live in a world where self-love has been romanticized. Self-love today looks like take a break, treat yourself, do whatever feels good, avoid discomfort, avoid stress, avoid pressure. And don't get me wrong, rest matters, but comfort without discipline becomes self-destruction. Ask yourself this: if you loved someone deeply, would you let them ruin their life slowly? Would you let them eat garbage every day, stay addicted to their phone, stay in toxic habits, waste their potential, avoid responsibility? Of course not. So why do we allow ourselves to do exactly that? Because discipline feels strict, but discipline is actually care. A parent who disciplines a child is not cruel. They are preparing them for life. And when you discipline yourself, you are doing the same thing. Discipline is choosing future you. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you will become in 5 years. When you wake up late, you vote for comfort. When you stay consistent, you vote for growth. Discipline is saying, I refuse to sacrifice my future for temporary relief. Think about this. Nobody regrets being disciplined. No one says, I regret waking up early. I regret staying consistent. I regret learning that skill. I regret building that habit. People regret the opposite. They regret not starting earlier, not being consistent, not believing in themselves, not pushing through discomfort. Discipline doesn't hurt your life. Lack of discipline does. A real life story. Let me tell you a simple story. There were two friends, same age, same background, same opportunities. One chose discipline, the other chose comfort. The disciplined one woke up early, learned skills, stayed consistent, failed many times but never quit. The comfortable one delayed everything, chased pleasure, avoided discomfort, waited for motivation. 10 years later, their lives looked nothing alike, not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of daily choices. Discipline compounds, comfort decays. Discipline builds self-respect. Here's something nobody tells you. Confidence comes from discipline. Self-respect comes from discipline. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your self-trust dies a little. Every time you keep a promise, you become stronger internally. Discipline is how you prove to yourself, I can rely on me. That's real self-love. Because loving yourself means trusting yourself. Part 5. Why discipline feels hard. At first, discipline feels hard because your brain wants comfort, your body wants shortcuts, your ego wants praise without work, but pain now saves pain later. Discipline hurts now, regret hurts forever. And the beautiful part? Discipline becomes freedom. Once habits are built, you don't need motivation, you don't fight yourself, you move automatically. That's peace. Discipline in love, money, and life. Discipline in relationships. Choosing communication over ego. Choosing patience over reaction. Choosing growth over drama. Discipline in money. Saying no to impulse. Delaying gratification. Building long-term stability. Discipline in life. Protecting your time. Protecting your energy. Protecting your future. That's love. Questions for the viewer. Ask yourself, do I trust myself? Do I keep promises to myself? Do my habits protect or destroy my future? If I continue like this for 5 years, am I proud? Discipline starts with honesty. Final message. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is saying, I love myself enough to become better. You don't need motivation. You don't need confidence. You need commitment. Because discipline is the purest form of self-love.